What's up, YouTube? What's up, Sauce Gang? It's your boy Sauce Boss back in the building again, and you guessed it, with another dope project. Transform a hoodie in 30 minutes and make it a sexy super dress for the ladies. So this is the hoodie right here that I'm gonna actually be working with right here. Pick this hoodie up from Walmart. It's an oversized hoodie, but we finna transform it and make it a super sexy dress right here. So man, let's get over to the table of greatness, make some greatness happen, and I'm gonna do this in just 30 minutes. Let's go. Okay, ladies, this is for you. How you could just make this oversized hoodie into a super sexy dress in just 30 minutes. So let's just say you got your canvas, which is this sweater or something like this. You want to be super fly and sexy and make something fresh nobody else never seen before. So what you need to do is start measuring on where you actually want to cut so you can fit your body style. So I know the person that I'm fitting this for, what their body style is, and we're gonna have to start taking it in. So we're gonna cut it in like this. So now, as you can see, I have already marked with chalk and pinned. And the reason I pinned it because it's a design on the front side and I don't want to cut into it. So you have to make sure that you actually don't cut into that. So pinning it can give you a good guideline on the front side. But now what you actually want to do is just make sure everything is even. And now you can get to cutting. So let's do that now. Now we just want to go with, pull that up, move that out the way. We're gonna line this up like I was telling you before. And if you already at 3 inches on here, I'm gonna say move it in because you a little bit because you do have that seam allowance that you don't want to actually mess with. Okay, so we good. Let's get to cutting. Make sure everything is even. And let's go. And we'll cut the other side too in a minute. But right now, we're just dealing with this. Okay, so now we finna hit the other side up. So let me show you how we gonna do this other side. As you can see, I already had marked it, but let me show you exactly what I did in real time. So now we measured this side from the pocket. You see the pocket right here? You have the pocket right here, so I measured from that side. So you want to make sure that your lines is still, everything is still lined up the same way. So you will measure from the corner of this pocket to where you need to be at, then from the edge to where you need to be at. Everything should line up the same as on the other side. So when you do that, you'll want to actually just, like I did already, you want to measure it from this side to this side, and you just want to make your mark. Make sure all your seams are lined up. Make your mark. Make sure your seams are lined up. Make your mark. Make sure your seams are lined up still. Make your mark. And then take your other ruler and make a connect them all the way down. You know, all the marks that you made, make sure everything is even all the way through. Then after that, you will still want to make sure all of your marks and your seams are lined up correctly, because now we're about to get into this part. So you're going to still have your mark like this, and all you're going to do is take your ruler or your measuring tape, whatever you prefer, right? So from the seam of the end to where you made your marks at, you're gonna right under the sleeve where the sleeve connects to the body, you're just gonna want to shift it like that. And once you shift it onto the sleeve area, you'll want to mark. Now, rule of thumb is your sleeve is always bigger up top than the bottom. So once you make that mark, you just have to draw on a slant all the way down, like so, going on a downward position, and then you'll just mark. That should line up all the way. You can measure it along the way as you want to, but if you feel confident about it, then go ahead, do it. Right here, we made another mark right here. Now the sleeves are too long, so now you want to shorten the sleeves up. So once we shorten the sleeves up, we're going to have to cut right here. You know what I'm saying? We measure from the bottom right here on up. That's about 2 inches. This is going to add the other 2 inches on that. So we're going to take this off, take off the rear neck sleeve, and then we're going to reattach it back up there. So that's what we're going to do. But now what we need to do is do the cuts, and then we need to remove both sleeves on both sides, and then we just need to reattach them. That's it. And then we're going to actually get to sewing. So matter of fact, let me, while I'm doing it, before I forget on this side, because I didn't do it on this side, let me just go ahead, make the sleeve short on this side too. And I'm hoping that you're liking this content. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about everything that I'm doing on this channel here, man. All right. So we marking it, and we're going to mark it all the way through. Hopefully she likes it. Hopefully it comes out wonderful, and hopefully you like it. So now that you see I marked on this sleeve as well, we're going to chop this. We're going to chop it off. Let's chop. Okay. And then we're going to reattach. So now let's chop straight across. Boom. That's gone. We're going to have to seam rip this and then reattach it. Let's go to the other side now. I know y'all wondering, like, how is this gonna look? This man then chopped this whole sweater up, butchered it. So now that we are measured, make sure that's it. Let's measure it again. That's 2 inches. That's 2 inches. So we want to measure it across. Make sure everything looking good. Let's get it to about right. And make sure. Always want to double check. Ain't nothing wrong with double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking. You know, because once you make these cuts, they just about permanent. So, alright. So now both sleeves are cut. right? And we still got to cut this down. So not only I had to cut it this way, then I had to cut it that way, because we don't need this no more. Like that. So now they're gonna be the same. So now we just gotta re-sew these real quick, but not just yet. So now, with all that being said and done, now it's time to just cut the other side of the body, and then it's time to just sew everything back up. So like I said, make sure your seams are all good on each side. Make sure, always have a guiding point, so you know a good reference point. Okay, so that's that. Now let's get to cutting. These are the rib neck sleeves that I took the other piece off, as you can see, and I disconnected them. So once you get that out, you just want to take all the excess strings that you had in there out. You want to open it flat because it was closed like this, but you want to open it because now you got to re-sew it and you're going to reattach it. So basically you just want to open it like this. You know what I'm saying? You want to both right sides facing each other like this. And then you just want to give it a straight stitch straight down like this, and do the same to the other, and then we'll watch how it looks at the end. All right. So now, as you can see, that we got the dress and we want to flip it inside out. Flip it all inside out. So you want all the seams to be facing each other, So you'll do that, and then you'll just take one guiding seam and you'll start from there, and you'll just work your way around. Okay, it's all flipped inside out. Okay, so you'll just take your one guiding seam and start and work your way all the way around, all the way down, and do the same thing to the other side. So we finna get on this sewing machine, we finna make this happen, put this together, hem it, seam it, serge it, and then we are done. I know y'all just can't wait to see how it really came out. I know y'all can't wait, because I'm excited for y'all to see it too. So let's get over to it right now. And let me just go ahead and show you. I ain't going to waste all this time explaining. Let's go.
Yeah, she get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, we get to it, got it stocked up, popped up, got her hand all rocked up. Like 1 carat, 2 carat, more carats. She look carrots like a bunny, got her hops up. Don't care for designer, got her own drip. Don't care for the phones, got her own whip. Don't care for the scene, take her own trip. Guarantee it's for a bag and she walking. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bag when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bag when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it.
Okay, project is done. You seen it. What do you think about that? I did all that in about 35 to 45 minutes. Took a little extra time on it because I put a little bit of extra giblets on that so I can actually spice it up and actually make it look the best that it possibly can be. So that's what I'm all about. So hopefully you like that. Hopefully if you did, drop a comment below. Let me know if I stole the show. Yes, she loved it. Hope that you love it. And hey, this is something that you could do. Hey, if you got an old hoodie around the house, you got your Bay hoodie, go on, cut it up, make yourself a dress. Go on, get sexy. He ain't gonna use it no more. And if he do, so what? Tell him go get another one. And then he can get another one. Then you can do the same thing. The sexiness is for him anyway, right? Okay then. So, like I say always about this time, never stop striving, never stop dreaming, never stop designing. It's your boy Sauce Boss. Till the next time, you know I'm out. I'm out.